Hey guys, so you guys seem to enjoy the POV footage I gave of nighttime driving on the M240. Some people dropped it in the comments they wanted to see more of that footage and they would like to see it during the daytime. So we're gonna mount the GoPro up on my forehead once again, give you guys a little POV footage of me driving into work so you can get a realistic view of what it's like in the 2022 M240i. All right, let's get going. In case this is your first time watching my videos, this is 2022 G42 M240i. It's got the HEA II spec package, so adaptive LED headlights in the front, high gloss black exterior content, 791M wheels, and on the inside we got Tacora red interior with the live cockpit professional head-up display, Harman Kardon sound system, basically all that good stuff. I literally love the fact that you can just downshift and then it goes back to drive. You get the burple, the revs up when you're coming down to a stop, and then it'll shift back up and go back to normal for you. This is the best part of my morning drive, is accelerating onto the highway. She goes, she brakes quick too. Now when you're in Sport Plus mode, I love as soon as you tap on the brakes, boom, just downshifts right for you. Keeps you in like above 3,000 RPMs to keep you in the power. And I love how it doesn't shift right away. You let off the gas and it holds you at 5,000 RPM. Like I say, I have one of the funnest drives to work. Driving the Gardner and the Don Valley Parkway to Parkview BMW, I love my commute to work. It is such a joy. Because I live downtown Toronto, what I'll find is it's pretty clear heading to work. Like, you're not stuck in stop and go traffic, and you watch the people coming into Toronto and they're just like gridlock as soon as they get near the bottom of the DVP. Like, you'll see like they're all jammed up. So people are coming into the city in the morning, but I'm leaving the city, and then at nighttime it's like the opposite. People are leaving the city, but I'm coming into the city, so it flows pretty good. Oh, love the handling of this car. One thing I like, sport mode, you can have your sport gauges, or, you know, if I want to turn on navigation, I've already programmed my number 2 for work. Just gonna start calculating my route, puts it into the infotainment system, puts it into the head-up display. You can have it over here, or you can go back to the sport gauges because, you know, you already have your information here of where you need to go. And then your live cockpit professional is going to change. So right now we're in sport mode. I can go down to comfort. I can go eco. The engine adapts. It just got quieter inside the cabin. You can go to adaptive mode, which is going to adapt, predict. And then you have 3 different sports. So you have Sport Plus, Sport Individual, and I went through my individual and I made everything comfort. So if I still want to like drive in comfort mode, but I want the red sport gauges, then I can, that's perfect. Sport Individual, that's what it does. Or you can adjust that to any other dynamics. So like if you're configuring it, say you steering, you like the steering comfort, but you like the engine to go powerful, you can have that. So the steering doesn't go stiffer for you. You can also just have normal sport and Sport Plus. Mostly I either drive in Sport Plus or I drive in my Sport Individual, which is basically just comfort mode. And I'll basically drive in between those two because I always like to have the red sport gauges. Doesn't want to drop the RPMs below 3,000. And then when you're revving, I let off, it's staying at above 5,000, waiting for me to get back on the power again. Even when I brake, it holds that gear. You have to pretty much get the pedal all the way back to the top and just be applying it lightly for it to finally upshift for you. I love the way this car sounds when you're in sport mode, and then it goes quiet, the muffler valve closes when you're in comfort. What's this? These curves are literally the best. So smooth, so responsive. Like, it feels like you could literally do 200 through all of these bends. Like, too bad Toronto doesn't have the Autobahn like Germany does, because this car would be amazing. Can't get over the fact that it just holds the RPM, waiting for you to get back on the power again. Downshift, hear the car, and after about, a couple seconds, it's going to shift back to normal mode, like that. You can also go transmission into sport. The transmissions will always stay in a higher gear now, but if you go to manual mode while you're in sport, it will stay in manual mode. It's not going to go back to drive mode for you. So if you wanted to stay 100% in the manual mode, then just put your shifter over to the left and then go into manual mode. Also, once you've gone over to the left, you can now upshift and downshift from the gear shifter and not only the paddle shifter. So you have both options. And it's usually right about here where traffic starts to kind of get slowed up from the 401 merging down to 2 lanes when the Don Valley turns into 404. At that 401 intersection, the Don Valley turns into 2 lanes, and it always, literally every morning, it backs up all the way to about here. So depending on the flow of traffic, sometimes I'll go up to Lawrence to get a little bit more highway time, get a cooler off ramp, and then days like today, I'm just going to get off at Eglinton and go over. This car feels so snappy. Oh, I hope I get a stop at this red light. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll give you guys a launch here. But the transmission to sport. So I don't have launch control activated yet because I haven't passed 2,000 kilometers. So we can just put the pedal to the floor up to the speed limit. Woo! Oh, that's fun. Oh, I love doing that. Oh, they're so far behind me. Like the launch, the grip, the power, it puts your head to the back of the headrest. Like, not gonna hurt somebody, it's not that much power, but definitely the G-forces push you back into your seat, that's for sure. gonna just put it in normal drive on the transmission, see if I notice a difference on the launch. Normal launch control, you put your foot on the brake, you put the pedal down, it'll bring the RPMs up and actually launches you. This one, you just put the pedal to the ground. Looks like camera's dying on me. Maybe I'll get this launch, maybe I won't. This the guy was creeping forward like he was gonna BBI. All right, I am now at work, and that's all the footage I got for today of that POV driving of the brand new G42 M240i. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. My hair is a little messed up from that strap. Don't forget, if you guys are in the Toronto marketplace and you're in the market for a BMW, or any friends or family in the market for a BMW, send them my way, and I'd be happy to help you guys out with your BMW purchase. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.